Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grizzly Baseball Complex as George Gwinnett takes care of business on day one of the CAC Invitational. We're joined now by our Grizzly of today, Mr. Gage Williams, our Game 2 starter. Gage,
Yes,
how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. I can't complain one bit.
That's what I like to hear. We jump into the highlights here. Busy day for the Grizzlies, especially for the scoreboard operator. 18-1 in game number one. A couple of long, big flies get out of the ballpark as John Ponder double dips as well as Devin Warner. For you, starting in game number two, what kind of energy does that bring you when game one, we're just lighting up the board?
I mean, it brings total confidence knowing that our guys are going to go up, compete in the box, hit big-time hits like those 4. I think we had 5 home runs today. Just huge. Like, I know those guys are grinding it out, seeing the pitching that they're getting, and just making things happen.
Cameron Rapetti gets a start in game number one, gets the win for Georgia Gwinnett. And that kind of sets things up in game number two for you. As, man, I can't say it enough, so I want to hear from you. You look awfully comfortable out there in that starting role. Is the confidence at an all-time high? Is there any doubt right now?
No doubt at all. Confidence at all-time high. Our coaching staff, they believe in me. They believe in all the starters that we have. And I just know that I can go in there, compete, make pitches, and my guys behind me are going to make plays.
No need for a bullpen in game number two. Gage Williams, complete game 2 hit. You heard right. Shut out CG for the righty that strikes out 14 and walks just 2. Offense comes to life, spreading across runs in about each and every inning as George Gwinnett wins game number 2 against Fisher by a score of 6-0. So when there's no doubt in all confidence for you, what's a good indication for me watching through this glass that, man, things are going well for Gage Williams? Is it the breaking ball for a strike or a swing and miss fastball? What's a good indication that you're doing well?
Good indication that I'm doing well is just getting ground balls, and obviously the strikeouts showed up today. Just making pitches, like moving inside, outside with the fastball, landing the off-speed pitches for strikes, getting swing and misses.
Yeah, you're awful coy about the defense working behind you, but when you face 27 batters, strike out 14 of them, give up 2 hits, there weren't too many balls put in play today for you. And so when you have a CG, I know that boosts the ego a little
100%,
bit, but like in all honesty, like that just feeds the confidence even more to the point where, health aside, you're like, man, I'm ready to go again. When's the next start?
I know. I was pushing to go back out that last inning. My pitch count got up a little bit, and we had a couple long innings on the offensive side of things, but I just kept moving, kept my arm loose, and I was ready to compete, go out and finish the game. And
so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because we still have 2 games tomorrow to finish out the CAC Invitational versus Iowa Wesleyan and Fisher, but it can't help. But look at the schedule. Who's coming to town next week, Gage? Have you thought at all about next week's matchup?
I haven't.
Don't lie to me, Gage.
Complete honesty. We've just been worried about this weekend competition we had, and when the next weekend shows up, we'll be ready to go.
Okay, I'll get refocused. I'll get dialed in. I'm sorry to put that thought in your head because we do have some business to take care of tomorrow.
100%.
Military Appreciation Day as well as First Responder Day. So we're going to be right back here at the ballpark around 2 o'clock tomorrow for first pitch between the Falcons and the Grizzlies. And then the nightcap, we'll see Iowa Wesleyan once again, too, as well. So stay tuned to our website, gdcathletics.com, for the latest information as well as a live broadcast for all that activity. Gage, send us home some shout-outs, my man.
First shout-out, you just said military appreciation, so shout-out to all the servicemen and women, and especially my brother. He's in the United States Air Force. Love you, dude. Shout-out my whole family, friends back home watching the game. I had my aunt, uncle, and little cousin here today. That was big time. I had to do my thing for them. Shout-out to you guys for putting this on and giving the videos for everybody back home. My parents and all my friends, they eat it up. They love seeing us be able to play. Shout-out the training staff. Shout-out the coaches. Shout-out the gang. Boys are rolling. I couldn't be more proud. These guys they're legit. Like, this is the team right here. Shout out Yellow River Ranch.
There it is.
Chase Brax, Jack Cetrius, Peppercornitrius the third. I know I'm missing people. All the fans, all the GGC workers, support staff, everybody around the GAC keeps this place top notch.
Absolutely.
I think that might be it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You might be back up later. You never know, man. All good here. Gage Williams, our Grizzly today, presented by Jets Pizza on Sugarloaf Parkway. That'll do it for us on a Friday night under the lights in Lawrenceville. GDC takes 2, 1 from Fisher and 1 from Iowa Wesleyan.